Hey, government, suck my disabled cack. Flesh to the fire, then you recycle the wreck. June 26th, ink still wet on the memo that buried the president. Integration mandate never existed. Said it with a straight face, no hesitation. Federal register stamp guidance not enforceable. Open the gates for the red segregation. Willowbrook blueprint set 4,000 max day stack 6 and called it management. Naked bodies in waste, skulls kissing concrete for entertainment. War of cave, Busterall's labor snake pit. Rivera's lands caught the death set. Staff ratios won the year's inclusion for years. Teeth pulled so the biting would end. Untreated eyes went dark on the waiting list while the system collected the rent. Pinhurst log show 700 hours continuous restraint on a single resident. Girl clawed both eyes, house strap stayed locked. No one adjusted the setting. January 77, 8 Tree, Fruiter Redder 25 major. Battlefield body catching. Staff on resident, rape in the wrecking kids. Airborne across rooms, earlobes missing. Infants conceived through institutional assault. Some adopted, some never existing. Unmarked graves fill the grounds while the night shift turned hunting cleansing. You manufacture the damage every deployment. 440,000 TBI and climbing. Post 9/11 BTS, big lifetime rates kissing 29%. Neural tissue declining. Then you threaten the same bodies with the model that already failed. Every metric and every line in. Not just the veterans you broke on command. Autistic adults who clawed out autonomy. Intellectual and developmental disabilities who left the walls and built something standing. Psychiatric survivors kept stable by supports instead of the revolving door. Landing physically disabled bodies that need attendance just to remain in their own landing. 8 million on Medicaid, 8 CPS first names on the cut list when the funding's done. Start dropping. History already ran the controlled experiment. Mass institutionalization, delivered overcrowding, epidemic injury, sexual violence, preventable blindness, and graves with no name. Lumstead said unjustified reservation is discrimination under the statute. You just reclassified the protection as optional and one nation under God. The same nation that logged 700-hour restraints while a girl blinded herself. The same nation that treated monthly injury totals like after action reports. The same nation that filled unmarked graves then wrote 2026 memos to MAGPA returnees. You drape divinity over policy that systematically terrorizes the already wounded. Disabled veterans whose injuries you ordered into existence. Disabled citizens who finally escaped the warehouses. The weak, the dependent, the ones with the least leverage against the paperwork. That is mandarins. That is targeted pelation wearing patriotic Dinwahutha's language is camouflage. Apply the standard with precision. Those who studied the body count, the self-blinding restraints, the battlefield injury logs, the staff rape the graves and still choose to weaken the barrier. Those who select the population with the least political power and the highest vulnerability as the target. Those minds demonstrate the exact functional impairment large institutions were engineered to contain. Not the veterans you sent to get broken. Not the autistic adults who secured independence. Not the developmental disability community that escaped. You, the authors of the reversal, the ones who examined the historical failure and concluded the true error was that people got out. If institutions exist for individuals who cannot operate in society without systematically endangering the vulnerable, then the architects currently designing the conditions for the disabled and the weak to be warehoused again are the ones who belong on the inside looking out. We keep the restraint logs. We keep the injury reports. We keep the graves.
Lights stay on! We are not returning! And the doors stay open for the ones who earned the cages!